Nope, you're breaking up.
You don't hear me?
Now I can.
Is it lagging or what?
Now it seems to be okay. For a second, it wasn't. It wasn't. Did you get the stuff I sent to your email about the coping skills and whatnot?
Yes, I wasn't able to.
I sent them to you
I
because
looked a
they're
little bit on
really,
my lunch break, but
I mean, they're cool as can be. And I wish we had a copy of the 6 ways to practice grounding. And I love these, Mocha. So, okay, well, what do you want to cover first? Do we want to cover the grounding, or do we want to cover coping skills or relaxation techniques? What do you want to do first?
coping skills.
Coping skills. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, we started to talk about the deep breathing. Deep breathing is a simple technique that is excellent for managing emotions. Not only is breathing effective, it's also discreet and easy to use at any time. Now, I like that about this thing. It's talking about real life shit. So I'm having an anxiety attack and I'm in public. Okay, don't tell me to stand there and touch my nose. Don't tell me I'm in public.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I do when people are watching me? Okay, I love how this says you can do this anytime in any place and nobody even has to know you're doing it. Okay, so what does that says? Okay, well, you'd want to try to sit someplace comfortable, but remember, sometimes we end up in situations to where we just need to get to a wall. Okay, I'm good with that. If I can lean my back on a wall, I'm good to go. Okay, so that might work. Place one hand on your abdomen and then breathe in through your nose until your abdomen rises. We do that all the time. And all that's doing is consciously bringing your brain's attention to it. That's all that's doing. Hold in your air in your lungs and then exit slowly.
Oh, finally. Look, we have viewers. Okay, good. That means we're connected.
That means now we've
Hi,
done
Tessa.
something. I
Hi,
do
Brianna.
apologize. Look, they've
Hi,
been waiting the whole
Brendan.
time. You guys, I do apologize. We've been here, but you can go back and watch the beginning part. I totally, without them, I'm lost, and we all know that. Okay, so we talked about this. I watched this on a show last night, as a matter of fact, because I only watch documentary shows. On this one, though, it talked about it. You're supposed to breathe in through your nose to the count of 4. And then hold it for 4, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then breathe in for 4, 2. Hold it for 4. And then breathe out for 6. Okay, we're gonna somehow, if you would like to receive a copy, I would love to email everybody a copy of these. Mm-hmm. Go to our website and make sure you're on our email list. I'm sending out the newsletter this week, after this weekend, so Monday. So I'll attach this to that.
Thank you,
make sure you're on our mailing list, because this stuff is great. Okay, this is real life stuff. And why are you breathing in 4 and breathing out 6? Because you're actually breathing out more yucky air than you are in. Breathe out, get rid of it. We did that in the woods. We were such nerds. Like, had you been with us, you would have laughed. Okay, it was, do you see all these trees? They're breathing out all the stuff we need.
Right.
And there's so many trees out here. They're literally sucking the yucky air out of us. And so we just stood there breathing like, it was just great. It was
yummy. All the people that were like hiking on the trail, we were taking pictures of everything.
It was like a science class, right?
We were teaching about fungus.
We were. We saw all kinds of fungus, all kinds of creatures. Me and Tessa talked about the rock. If anybody on our
did you ever figure
Facebook,
out why the rocks were the way they
no,
were?
I haven't. So if there is a geologist on our Facebook page globally or anywhere, and you can explain to me some rock questions I have for you about South Carolina, I would love to ask you because I don't understand the rock structure.
Yeah.
And yes, Mocha and Tess are like, Kim, you're such a dork. But only if you know me. I am an uber scientist and I'm an uber math nerd. Okay. So if you can teach me something, I want to know. What did I learn Tuesday? Kim Williams is not a doctor. I have a business degree. That's what we learned. Okay. Because somehow I was convinced I knew more than the doctors. No.
Well, no, it's important for yourself to also catch your bad habits and slap your hand when you said that. Like when
you have to, or you're going to keep making mistakes and it could cost you your life.
Yeah. So it's important that you're able to do that.
Right. And you have to, and you have to be willing to relearn.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, not relearn, but always be open to learning. Some people think when they're out of school, they have nothing else to learn. No, you learn every day. There's something else to learn. Always, there's going to be something else to learn.
And you need to listen. Like I found out the hard way, which I guess if you guys know me, it's a Kim thing, but shame on Kim. You also have to listen to what people are saying to you. Like I heard them talking to me, but I didn't hear them because I didn't hear them. Like they did tell me. They've been telling me.
It goes back to what we've talked about with selective listening, and there's different types of it, and you caught on to it, and now it could have been a lot later. So I'm
right. Do you guys see Mocha being nice to me? Why is Mocha being nice to me? Because Kim was very mad at Kim, and for very many days. Okay, and I was furious that I didn't listen to what I was told because I thought I knew more. And come to find out, I don't know anything. And we have to listen to our doctors.
Well, not
if there's something your doctor
to medical issues.
But if your doctor is telling you something and you don't understand it or you don't agree with it, you might want to ask them why.
Yeah.
Because don't assume they're just stupid or that, their $5,000 scans are just wrong. Okay, you're not smarter than a scan.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Unless you're a doctor that's gone to school for 12 years. Okay, they know stuff. And now there's a lot of things with COVID that I think the medical field and the mental health field is having to deal with that they haven't normally dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, having people isolated. Now, remember, normally prisoners, what's the number one thing they bitch about in jail? It's inhumane to have solitary confinement. Okay, well, all of us have been in solitary confinement for 1.5 years. Okay, well, if it's tough on the prisoners, what do you think it's on us? It's the same. Okay, it's not healthy to be like that. To stay inside and not be in the sun. Not good. Not good for your mental health. Not good for your sleep. And like Mocha said on that paper I wrote down, not good for your memory. Not good for dream REM sleep cycles. Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, instead of just saying, I'm good. I'm so tired of hearing that now. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you're good, then you need to tell the rest of us what you're doing. Because we're not. Okay, now I hate, isn't it Brandon Watford that we hate? Okay, so I'm all proud at how many steps did we do? Okay, 9,000 or something. And I was so proud of us. Okay, I was so proud. And then Brandon pulls up his phone. And do you know how much he walks on a normal work day? One day. Between 22,000 and 24,000 steps.
That's going to be your goal. So,
Oh my God.
write that down somewhere.
A day. That is amazing. Brandon, rock on, dude.
What's after coping?
Wow. Okay, everybody walk. We don't have to be like Brandon. Okay, and some of us just can't be. But I definitely, we gotta breathe better, get in the woods more, ground yourself, get barefoot if you can on the ground. I look what I've done to my living room. Plants everywhere. Plants everywhere. I got plants in front of me on the computer. Okay, why? I'm putting my hands in the earth. I'm growing things. I'm tending to them every day. And Izzy was over here a little while ago because she's getting ready to go to the beach. And I told her that I talk to them every day. And she said, Aunt Kim, I said, no, it's really good for your mental health when you can care about something other than yourself. Like I was watching a documentary and somebody was having a hard time. And the guy that he was dealing with said, get out of your head. Get out of your head. And I thought, whoa, what a neat sentence. Get out of your head. Find something other than being in here where it's all Focus on your plants. So when I get up and I stumble to the coffee pot, I'll say, hi, guys, you ready? And I'll open up the curtains and we all get excited for the sun to come. Okay. I know it sounds dumb, but when you unisolate yourself, love outside. I took my plants and I went outside in front of the window outside and I planted outside so that I was sitting on the ground. I want you guys to do the same thing. I don't care what country you're in. I don't care what city you're in. Now, I did watch a show on New York City. If you're in New York City, stay inside. I'm never going to New York City. I don't care what y'all say. I watched another show on New York City. Unless you have a chauffeur and you're uber rich. No, we're not going to New York, Mocha. You can all by your little self. Okay, so this next one is progressive muscle relaxation. We've all been told, and I've seen yoga, I've seen other things to where they tell you so cut and dry. They say, okay, now I want you to breathe in and relax. Start at your toes. Okay, work up through your feet. Okay, great. Now in your legs. And I'm like, wait the hell a minute. What am I supposed to do? Wait. But this thing right here is cool. I'm so attaching this to our newsletter on Monday. So it lists these things. Now remember, you are supposed to do it in order. But remember, our brain only does what we teach it. So I'd go through the list first. And it teaches you how to relax each of these parts. It's so cool, Mocha. So it says feet. Curl your toes tightly into your feet and then release them. So instead of me just telling you to relax your feet, I'm going to tell you what exactly to do. So right here, your calves. Point or flex your feet and then let them relax. So this, you don't even have to think about what you're doing.
Right.
And then once you do it enough, you know how to make that organ or that unit relax. And then as you see the way they've done it, it does it all in an order. So you go from your feet to your calves, to your thighs, to your torso, to your back. Now remember, you guys, too, I am an organizer. I am a list maker. You guys can see I've got calendars everywhere. I've got calendars on top of calendars, okay, with the calendar. This stuff right here, if you can only do your feet and your calves and then you can't do no more, cool. You've taken time to do your feet and your calves. Do what you can to relax. Learning to relax is a skill. It's hard. And then this pandemic, a year and a half, we've learned to not do anything. We've learned to tolerate and to deal with and to whatever, but we haven't learned anything. I mean, other than what we've been teaching you guys. But this is really cool. Now, what time is it? Do I have time to do the whole thing?
You got about 12 minutes left.
Is that all? Okay. So what do I want to talk about? Well, first of all, okay. So I do this. I do this. Challenging irrational thoughts. Well, first of all, you have to know they're irrational. And that's going to be difficult. That's where counselors and friends and people that you talk to can help. Because if you're having an irrational thought, you might not know that it's irrational. Now, you can go by how you feel. Do you feel out there? Do you feel like you can't sleep? Do you feel like you have rapid thoughts? Okay, then there's that. And then talk your way through things. I mean, until you can get to somebody if it's really, really serious. But, I do that all the time. You get that, oh, everything's so horrible. And I do simple things like rudimentary simple things. The carpet under my feet is very soft and it's actually on top of the carpet of the apartment. So you're really a snob. And I walk around and I'm like, look how nice your blankets are. Okay. And you just remind yourself all the time that the irrational thoughts you're having are irrational, and put them in terms of, do you see how silly that is? That doesn't make sense. But then sometimes you have to, yes, and try to do positivity through Facebook though, babe. Please remember, you guys, there are people on Facebook that try to upset you on purpose. There's people that really don't have anything better to do. Don't focus on
post.
Yeah, don't focus all your attention on Facebook, and don't get your self-esteem from Facebook, unless it's the rainbow, because we love you. But some people get caught up in Facebook and it can be destructive. Okay, so make sure that you're keeping it positive, just like you said. You just got to, and I believe in that. Mocha and I were talking about the other day, because we were talking about a topic, and I said, isn't that funny? You and I have stayed positive this whole time, and things are still happening to our benefit now. There's things that are bad, but there's still good things happening. But then you look at the people that are focusing on the negative, and everything's negative. Mm-hmm. I'm like, whoa, man, don't do it, Mocha. Stay away from it.
It's like a chain reaction. And I've kind of, at my job, we've kind of tested the waters. When we start on a bad note, even if it's our own doing, or trying to let something else affect what we think from it, if we start on a negative note, the rest of the day kind of goes in a negative direction. Right. But if we start on a positive note and look on the positive side of things, not really saying if everything goes good and something bad happens, that's the end of your positivity. No, don't let that damage the positivity that you're trying to emit throughout the day. Right. Because when you focus on that negative thing, it's like a snowball, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and that problem latches to that problem. And when you start with positivity, that outlook goes throughout the day. We've talked in the last video how stupid it sounds, but how scientifically proven, when you actually smile, how it helps you. It's kind of the same thing. Start your day on a good note and force that positivity throughout the day, and things turn around, and you have a brand new outlook, and it becomes so much more easier for you. And it is,
but like they said, don't do that fake positivity shit. Like, Mocha's not talking about go around say, yeah, everything's great, I'm positive. No, we're talking about making an effort to find positive things to focus on in your day. And she is totally correct. If you start on a positive, no matter what comes at you, and all y'all know me, I am not telling you I'm a happy camper all day, every day. Okay, plus I'm dealing with a lot of things right now. No, I am not happy all day, every day. I am blessed and grateful and thankful all day, every day. Okay, I am aware of my limitations. I am aware of what's going on. I'm having to realign myself and my thoughts right now. So I tell everybody, yes, focus on the positive. No, every day is not going to be wonderful. Okay, I'm not telling you that. I've never told anybody in 20 years of working in the upstate, life is ducky, you're never going to have problems. I've never said that. Okay, I've said, but we can get through anything. Okay, we can get through anything. And this right here, don't do fake positive, do real positive. Fake positive is actually putting us all at risk. our health at risk, our mental health at risk, our friendships at risk, our jobs at risk. Okay, you're risking everything by not focusing on positivity in a real way. In a real way. And focus on yourself. Grow plants. Look. Grow plants before I buy them all. Yep, because I got a couple more places to put some, so I'll keep buying them. You guys, Mocha really, really, really helped coming up with this topic today. I am going to email out those who get on our email list. It'll be out on Monday. I'm going to attach all 3 of these to that email newsletter. Okay. Also, the 23rd, we are going hiking again. On the,
I know it's a little blurry, but
it is on the 14th.
That's the quickest one I could get real quick.
Right. What I need to do is somehow give you a filled out one.
Yeah, I know.
Right. And then you can
you
put
send
it
it to me on Facebook real quick?
Send
it to me on Facebook and I can post it.
Is this everything? Hang on.
Or we'll just do it and I'll do it the next time. Just make sure you take a picture and send it
to me. Yeah. I'll do that because then it can be filled out.
The 3rd is hiking, but the next time you'll see us
will be the 4th. The 11th.
No, wait. Yeah, the 11th.
The 11th for WebEx and for our monthly meeting. On the 14th will be our next support live. And then the 28th, the 23rd will be hiking. 23rd. And the 28th will be our next support live.
Okay, so now do we know where we're going hiking?
I would like to return to Table Rock.
Okay.
My muscles.
Now that we have Table Rock and we've kind of tested the waters and we kind of know like where to meet now. And we kind of already know that you're not going to have signal. So this is vital to the next hiking. We're probably going to need you, if you are interested, to also email us your best contact phone number. That way,
even though I can't call you, she keeps saying this about the phone number, babe. No signal. No, what I told
we had one bar, and we had one bar several times. But what I'm saying is, we have to have some way to try to contact them. The phone is the best way, even if we have one bar. We cannot rely on internet at one bar.
It is.
Because we don't want to have the same problem while people were hiking on different trails and we didn't know exactly where to meet. And
yes, it was awful. But I am proud that they thought we took the badass trail. Yeah. Normally that was true, gentlemen. Normally Kim and Mocha and the Rainbow whoop everybody's ass and we hike hardcore. But I was sick, so I can't do that anymore. Right now, and so we
the next time we'll take the 4-mile trail and we'll be good.
Well, we can, and then when you guys get all the way back, I'll just turn around and go back. So
no, you got.
I won't make it to 4.2. Oh my God, there'd be no way. And then what are you going to do with me after 4.2? We left Kim out there for the bears because there was no way of bringing her back. But not yet. But we've learned that we need to move our muscles, and we'll get better. I've also
we will talk about hiking again in the WebEx meeting, so make sure you were there.
Yes,
that's the next time you'll see us on the 11th.
Absolutely. If y'all need anything to say, please give us a call.
Yep.
Oh, you gonna do sponsors, Mocha? There they are at the bottom.
Tessa said, yep, we could do Lakeside Trail. We could do that one. It's
it is awful.
Yeah, it was about the same. Hi, Dustin.
Hi, Dustin. Was it as awful of a trail, Tessa?
All right. One of our business partners is Out of Bounds, out of Greenville, one of the largest LGBT suppliers in South Carolina, and one of, if not the biggest we have vendor-wise on our side. That's at every prod. They've supported us for this long. It's been kind of rough because they haven't been able to make any sales.
You're breaking up.
I know. I'm muffling sound. I don't know what that is.
Whoa. I don't know what that is, y'all. Okay, anyway. Out of Bounds out of Greenville, South Carolina. Mocha, put it on mute. Ooh. How horrible. And okay, and you can click on our business partners link and go directly to their website. We also have Amaryllis Mental Health out of Greer, South Carolina, founded by LGBT4. Okay, there we go. Amaryllis, you can click on there and go there.
Wait, actually, that's actually your microphone, Kim. I'm muting you. Yeah, because I don't hear it now. I muted you and it's fine. So it's your microphone. But yes, Amaryllis out of Greer, founded from LGBT people. They're good with counseling and a lot of the character development skills, peer pressure. So am I still doing it? Okay. Well, you do see we have Carolina Partners, an insurance broker out of Atlanta, one of our biggest friends, Mr. Dole Wheatley. Hopefully you can still hear me. If not, we're going to go ahead and end this. And then if you have any questions, we'll put the email in the comments. I will see you on the 11th, and we will go from there.